Ladies and gents, welcome back to the All-Star edition of
Pascal, Lowry, Ibaka for the lead. Bucket and bucket. First lead.
A remarkable situation, and that extra pass off the Siakam penetration.
It's hard to strip it. Rockets were down 48-26. Oh, is he feeling it now?
And this is where the height and length of Giannis won out. But Zion right here, yes, it was contact, but that's when you use that
Early on.
It was interesting, Hubian, looking at the numbers. They have only one win on the road against an over 500 team. Oh, Jason Tatum! Bring that smoke!
Push. This is just a great move. I beat you on my shoulder. The rotating man could not get there in time, and I'm going strong. I'm going to use my form.
George showing off the handles and then shows off the touch.
You see Paul George lose that defender with the tricky dribble and gets himself a clean.
It was interesting, Hubian, looking at the numbers. They have only one win on the road against an over 500 team. Oh, Jason Tatum! Bring that smoke!
Push. This is just a great move. I beat you on my shoulder. The rotating man could not get there in time, and I'm going strong. I'm going to use my form.
He's the best player
But
on that
you think,
court
but
right now.
that means you think that the Team World is gonna win?
I don't know. Look at Team
It can't be lucrative.
Nah, it can't be. It's
Triple
gonna be hard.
J, Devontae.
He's gonna have to carry that team for them to win. But he has
Nah,
he
chill.
has Shea. He has Shea with him.
Zion might snap. I got
DeAndre
Zion
Ayton's
winning
good
MVP.
too.
I got Zion, yeah.
Hachimura might have.
Hachimura is amazing.
Yeah,
man.
Hachimura.
He has so much
yeah,
potential.
Yeah, he's
So
a good
we all
rookie.
got the U.S. team winning?
Yeah, clean sweep for the Team USA.
Yep.
Who you guys have MVP? I'm throwing Trae Young
Yeah,
out there.
Trae Young.
I feel like he's really gonna go.
I'm gonna say Zion.
No,
Just-
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go with-
that was my sleeper.
Nah, I think
I'm gonna say
Trae Young
Zion.
will be Trae Young.
Zion's having a killer hot streak right now. So I got him.
We'll see a
carrying
lot of
that momentum.
alley oops to
Oh yeah, for
Trae
sure.
Young to Zion.
Your John Morant to Zion too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
forgot
yeah,
Ja
John
Morant was on
Morant. Oh my god.
This is gonna be a really
Yeah,
good
it's gonna
PJ
be-
Washington, Eric Pascal,
Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn's on there too.
Is he?
Yeah,
Kendrick
Miles
Nunn's
Bridges,
up
Tyler
there.
Hero,
Is he
but
on-
he's injured.
Is he on
PJ
the
Washington.
Kendrick Nunn? Is he on the U.S. team?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well,
I mean, he
Well-
better be.
Yeah,
If PJ Washington
Eric-
and all the other
who's
players are on
Nico?
there,
Who's Nico Melli? Who's replacing DeAndre Ayton?
he plays for the Pelicans.
Never heard of him.
He's
But
alright.
yeah. So that's our prediction for.
I mean, I don't know. There's probably somebody else that could have took his spot though, like Kevin Knox.
Tyler
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
how good of a season he's having. Is Mitchell Robinson the third? Is this his second year?
No, I don't think
Mitchell
so.
Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
Maybe I don't know. I don't really pay attention to
And
what's he on.
Landry Shamet didn't make it either, which is surprising.
Yeah.
He plays for one of the best teams. But we can move on.
Yeah. So let's move to the what's it called? The
Skills
skills challenge. Yeah. My boy, is Spencer Dinwiddie coming back, man? He's the only skills challenge winner in NBA history that didn't come back the year after to defend his throne.
He's in it.
He's in it this year, but he didn't. He wasn't in it last year because he won it the year before. So
He was the first one.
he was the first person that won and didn't come back to defend it the year after. So I remember he was like kind of mad about it on Instagram. Here it is. So it's Bam Adebayo, Patrick Beverley, Spencer Dinwiddie, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Chris Middleton. D Rose was going to be in it, but he's hurt, of course.
WD-40.
Domantas Sabonis, Pascal Siakam, and Jason Tatum, and I think Devin Booker is replacing him. Or no, Derek. He's
That's
replacing
in
Lillard.
the 3-point.
Who's
contest.
replacing Derrick Rose?
Gilgeous Alexander.
But where's? Oh, okay, yeah. Shay's gonna
Shay's
replace Derrick Rose. So who's your pick to win this one?
I picked him.
It's a tough one.
No, actually, I'm changing. It's gonna
I'm
be Chris
picking-
Middleton.
I'm
Chris
picking
Middleton.
Chris Middleton. Really?
Because you have to shoot a 3-pointer too, and none of
Okay.
these guys are really looking.
Shea. I got Shea winning it.
Man, I got my man Spencer Dinwiddie
Nah.
winning it again.
I don't know. It's close because
This is-
Chris Middleton is a
You also got
Spencer Dinwiddie-
Siakam up there.
Spencer
and
Dinwiddie plays good
Jason
under pressure.
Tatum.
If Bam could hit his three, he's one of the best passers on that list. If he could hit the shot in the beginning, then he might have
I
it.
think
but-
Shea has.
and he's fast
The
as
shots
hell.
at the end.
Oh yeah, and if he could hit that shot at the end, he might have it. But I don't know.
But you
I-
think he can hit the three?
Siakam is a Yeah, I don't think he can hit the three because he really do not be
So
sure.
I don't think
Man,
Ben
See,
will win it.
or Jason
Patrick
Tatum.
Beverly, I don't think he will win it. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Wait, Patrick Beverly
He-
can shoot.
Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie could have a chance because he's a good playmaker. He's quick, explosive.
Yes.
Yeah,
and he could
he
shoot.
won last
Chris
year.
Middleton,
2 years ago.
he's a little. I don't know.
He's streaking out.
Yeah,
he's
that's what
a
I'm
good. He's a
saying.
good
I
passer.
don't-
Spencer Dinwiddie gonna
He
do
is, but
Brooklyn
he's
proud.
not. He don't got. He's not that explosive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be
He's
quick. 'Cause
strapped though.
there's a lot of good young players on that. I don't think he might. He's gonna have to move. You know what I'm saying?
So
I think he got it.
you said Miguel said Bam. You
I'm
said
going with Chris Middleton.
Oh, Chris Middleton, and you said who?
I'm going with Shea.
Shea. I'm going with Spencer Dinwiddie. Making Brooklyn proud, winning that MVP.
So we
or
have
not,
the
is
3-point
it-
contest next.
Is it
Ooh,
MVP?
yeah, 3-point.
3-point contest. Oh, I already know who I'm picking.
There's
I
no.
don't even need to see the whole list. I already know who I'm picking.
Joe
While you
Harris.
pull it up, I'm picking my man Joe Harris, Joey
Who
Buckets,
else is on it?
It's
Devin Booker's on
yeah,
it.
it's
I don't
Devin Booker.
care. I don't care. Joe Harris is winning
Devin
it again.
Booker is
Duncan Robinson is in it, I think.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson. Joe Harris is
Oh, yeah,
coming
Duncan.
back. David Bertans is in it
Really?
from the
Yeah,
Wizards.
Wow.
He should have been in it last year too. It's
It's gonna
He's a
feel.
good shooter.
It feels really weird not seeing Steph and Clay.
I can't. Can somebody pull it up on their phone? It's not loaded.
But yeah, it feels really weird not seeing Steph and Clay on that team.
That's
this
what I'm
is
saying. Somebody else has a
this
chance.
is the
now.
first time in like 10 years that the NBA hasn't had Steph or Clay.
Not 10 years, but it's been a while.
No,
Probably
it's like
since
10 years. Or like 8 years. Clay's been in the league for
no,
9
not
years.
but in the 3-point contest.
Not in the 3-point contest. I meant like in the league.
Oh
Meaning like when they're both not playing and they both have major injuries.
yeah, I guess.
This is the first time that it happened since Clay came into the league.
So he's
Curry had injuries though.
David
Yeah,
Bertans
Curry
from
did.
the Wizards, Devontae Graham from the
Oh yeah, I
Hornets,
forgot about him.
Joe
He's
Harris
tricky.
from
L.
the Brooklyn Nets,
That's a dub.
Buddy Hield,
L.
Zach LaVine,
L.
Lillard, but I
L.
don't think he's
No,
not.
he got
he's not
replaced by
participating.
Devin
If he was
Booker.
playing, that's what I had on my list.
So and then is Duncan Robinson,
L.
Now I have
and then
him.
Trae Young.
L.
I have Duncan Robinson winning. He's when he gets
Actually,
hot,
I am being
he's-
kinda
I don't see
biased.
him missing.
No, let's not be biased.
Who you guys
I'm not
got?
being biased. I really do not see him missing.
Who?
Duncan Robinson.
No, I think Trae Young might win it, bro.
I see Trae Young shoots. He shoots a lot.
I got Trae Young.
Like he
second.
takes a like he's a volume shooter. That's what I wanted to say. I don't know. Except for the 3-point contest, that volume shooter shit.
Nah, but I feel like
That's why James
Duncan
Harden.
Robinson is a more of a catch and
True.
shoot guy.
That's
But
very
that's
true.
really what it is, though. You're spotting up, and
But you're spotting up, but it's not a catch and shoot.
that is
It
pretty
is.
much catch and shoot. You're
Yeah.
spotting up.
You're right. You're right. You just
That's how I see it, and I really just
nah. Yeah.
if he
Duncan
gets on
Robinson,
fire,
he's
he's not gonna miss.
yeah. If he could hit 5 straight, then he's not. He's gonna. He might hit all of those
No,
because
Oh, Trae Young?
no, Duncan Robinson.
Oh.
He's really a different level.
When he's-
shot
Nah,
right
chill.
there.
Devin Booker does
He lets
good
them go,
in the
bro.
3-point
In games,
contest.
he lets them go, and you think
Yeah, and nothing gonna change. He's really like
he's quick. He's release
Nah,
is-
people are sleeping on Devin
smooth.
Booker. You remember what Devin Booker did like 2 years
oh
ago?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's consistent too.
Mm-hmm. But I still got Joe Harris winning. That's Joey Buckets. People slept on him last year. People didn't even know he was leading the league in 3-pointers until he won that contest. Because I remember I was on Twitter.
So you got Duncan Robinson?
He
Yeah.
got Duncan Robinson. I got Joe Harris. And you said who? Trae
I
Young?
said Trae Young.
Alright, let's move on to the dunk contest. This dunk contest is gonna. I got high hopes for this dunk contest. And,
Oh, I have
if,
Derrick Jones Jr. I'm being biased again, but he has the most hops.
If-
Out of
Nah, he
everybody
got
that's
the-
in it.
anybody
he-
that knows
he's
me
the most
knows
vertical.
that I
I'm gonna say
never
the
have
most
hope in the
vertical.
dunk contest. Anybody that knows me knows that the dunk contest is not really good that often anymore, and I'm not really a big fan of it anymore because of that fact. But this year I have high hopes for it.
I think the last good one was the one with Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine.
Oh, yeah.
They went off, man.
Yeah, I
And
still
I
think
think-
It
and I
has
think
potential to
that's
have
might
that
be
this year.
the-
I still think Aaron Gordon.
This
should've
year
won
has
that.
potential.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
With
Yeah.
Derrick Jones Jr. in it, because he
Dwight
really has
Howard
a different level
coming
bounce.
back.
I hope Dwight Howard.
But Dwight
doesn't
Howard,
fight-
I don't think he has a lot of bounce left in him.
I
Nah,
don't-
he does.
He might.
He was saying that. He was saying that he has a lot left in his legs.
Yeah.
Like he went to dunk onto something like that.
No, I was watching a video of him in practicing like dunks, and yo, he still has a crazy vertical.
I hope he doesn't try to Superman again because
No, he's gonna do something for Kobe because Kobe was supposed to be helping him. No, he's supposed to help him in the dunk
That's what I'm saying.
contest.
Training him for the help.
No, like he was supposed to come out and like.
like
help
alley-oop it or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay, that's tough. I thought
I remember
like helping him like.
No, I remember reading
Dunk.
about it like
Give him
before,
ideas.
even before he died. I remember Dwight posted. He was like, "I want Kobe to be a part of my thing," because they had just made up. But
Yeah, so it's Dwight,
he's gonna do something.
Derrick Jones Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton was the weird one. I don't really know if he has belts like that.
That's what I was saying. He dunks. He gets a lot of dunks in games, but it's like always two
Like
hands.
it's like one
always
hand on
one
that.
hand.
Like
It's nothing like.
Nah, but
I never
honestly-
see him throw like a reverse. Crazy,
I've never seen him jump over somebody.
Yeah,
Some
that's
crazy
what-
shit
you
like
think
that.
Dwight has a chance?
No.
No?
I don't, cause like Derrick Jones Jr. really,
Derrick Jones
that's
Jr.
airplane mode for real. Like, he really be
Yo,
flying.
that guy has his
stupid bounce. Like,
I feel like
Yeah.
if
but Aaron Gordon,
if
got
we
the
Gordon,
see-
I was just gonna
yeah.
say that Aaron Gordon. Don't sleep on Aaron
Bro,
Gordon
if
because
we
he's
see,
another one
if
guy.
we
has
see
stupid
the
bounce.
same Aaron Gordon that we saw in 2016, then he could more than definitely win it.
I think it's all about creativity. That's what I
Yeah.
think it is.
Yeah, I'd rather give Aaron Gordon dunking over our mascot while doing a 360 at 10 rather than Derrick Jones Jr. doing a 360 windmill.
No, I'm talking about him putting it through the legs, maybe from the
Yeah.
foul line or some crazy shit
Now,
like
he's
that.
long and
Like he
lanky,
got it
bro.
like that.
He's
Like,
long and
got it
lanky.
like
I would rather I like.
You never
Aaron,
see him dunk, bro?
I did. Yo, he got bounced. But I'm saying like the dunk contest is really about creativity. I would rather see Aaron Gordon dunk from the free throw line while taking it out of a mascot's hand and doing a 360, rather than seeing Derrick Jones Jr. Jump
But you
from the
don't
free
even
throw
know
line.
what Derrick Jones Jr. is gonna do yet.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what
no,
I'm saying. We don't know
I
yet.
know. But I'm just trying to prove the point that it's about creativity. I just use that as an example. I'd rather see that thing that Aaron Gordon would do rather than see Derrick Jones Jr. jump like 50 inches in the air.
But he might
that's
jump 50
different, though,
in
like-
the air.
Well, that's an
and do
exaggeration.
something
You know what
crazy.
I mean?
Nah, like I'm saying, like he really has crazy. Like he really be flying.
Yeah, he might.
he
I mean,
reminds me of Gerald
it's an
Green
open
when he was on the
contest.
Nets.
It's an open contest.
You remember that alley oop that Gerald Green had when he was on the Nets?
Yeah.
That was really one of the best plays in Nets history, because people still talk about that. But
that was. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
the one where his head was like above the
Mhm.
rim.
You guys want to move on from now?
Yeah.
We'll go on to the. We have our all role player, first and second team.
Oh right. Wait, are we gonna do the All-Star game?
Oh, okay. I put Giannis as my MVP. My vote.
Giannis?
Yeah.
Really? Well, can you pull up the teams real quick? Because I honestly forgot. Can I say one thing? Giannis does not know how to draft. Giannis
Nah, I
is
like what
literally.
he did. He just did whatever. It don't matter.
But it's not, bro. Team LeBron is so much
He picked up his buddies
He picked up Kemba Walker over James Harden. Like, what is wrong with
because
him?
he knew he said he was gonna ball hog.
Come on.
And
who
he will.
cares? Like, that's just. I don't know.
I
don't
think
know. It's
because
kinda even, though.
It's gonna
They
be.
biggest-
I think this All-Star game is gonna be different. I don't think it's gonna be. Oh, I let you feel me?
Yeah,
Throw
like-
alley-oop. No, it's gonna be. It's gonna be like an actual game. Like they're gonna
Like
go hard.
if Joel Embiid is playing serious, Giannis
Especially
playing
for
serious.
Kobe, they're doing this for Kobe.
That's crazy
and
how Nick Nurse is coaching the East, but not Mike Budenholzer.
Because you can't coach
Nick-
2 years in a row.
Yeah, and Nick Nurse is.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Nick Nurse is.
Fun fact of the day:
Yeah, I didn't know that.
coaches can't.
Nick
Learn
Nurse is
something
one
new
of
every
the
day.
best coaches right now, and I think he's the best coach.
He's probably
Bro,
top 3 coaches
Team
in the
LeBron
NBA.
is miles better.
I think he might be the best coach in the NBA.
Who?
Nick Nurse, bro.
Nick Nurse?
He's been.
I don't know, bro.
He's just his first year he won a championship, and it was all
Bro.
plays that he made. You know what I'm saying? He switched when he was playing the Sixers.
I still
Wait,
think-
hold on. You guys peep? Oh, he has his own clothing line.
Who?
Nick Nurse.
Nah.
He has his own clothing line?
Every time you see him do interviews like that, he has a hat that says NN on it. No cap.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't think he sells
I didn't know
Nick
and
Nurse
stuff.
NN is on his hat. He's
That's-
selling that.
Damn. That's.
Why else he
Maybe
wearing
he
it
just got
everywhere?
them custom
How you know
made.
that? You
What else
searched
does
it up?
NN stand for? Nick Nurse.
You're right.
It's like some players shit. Like Pascal Siakam got his own thing. Fred VanVleet got his own shoe. Like everybody on their
he
team.
might not be selling it because Serge and them they be making their own custom stuff, but they don't sell them. Like Serge Ibaka has his own custom scarf.
Yeah, but because
I don't know. But that has his initials on it. It looks mad official.
Serge Ibaka's a design.
I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah.
That design. You know what I'm saying?
He said,
I don't think he's
the best.
I don't think he's the.
Fashion.
I think the coach of the NBA has been the same coach for the past 10 years.
I don't know. He's starting to slip though.
Greg Popovich.
He's starting to slip.
I don't think he's slipping. I mean, he has mad respect into what he has done already.
Okay, but his
Greg Popovich
he's been so long into the.
Yes, he's always going to be at the top of my list.
Yeah,
unless Phil Jackson or
so
Pat, not even Pat Riley. Unless Phil Jackson comes back and starts coaching, Greg Popovich is the best coach in the league. Simple.
I don't know. I think it's close because Mike Budenholzer.
I just said Nick Nurse is probably.
I put Mike Budenholzer in my top 5.
Nick Nurse, man.
Potentially top 3 because I still have Doc Rivers up there.
So throw your top 5 right now.
Top 5,
just off the head.
Coaches. I bet. I got Greg Popovich. I got Doc Rivers. I got Nick Nurse.
In that order?
No. All right, I'll do it in order.
Just go. It don't matter the order.
Okay, Greg Popovich, Doc Rivers, Nick Nurse, Mike Budenholzer, and Mike D'Antoni. That's my top 5.
I would. Mike Budenholzer, he's up there. Mike D'Antoni, he's the only one I'll take out, and I'll probably put in like. It would be hard.
What?
I'm bugging. Eric
listen.
Spoelstra is he's one of he's the top coaches and he has mad respect too because he's top 10. He has done a lot.
What?
Top 10 is
who on my list is he better than?
He's top 5, bro.
But who on my list is he better than?
Say it again.
I said Popovich, Doc Rivers, Mike Budenholzer.
Mike
Nurse, and Mike D'Antoni.
No, he's not. He's not better than.
It's all close, but he's better than Mike D'Antoni as a coach.
Yes.
But listen, Mike D'Antoni's got way more. Like as of the recent years, like Mike D'Antoni's recent success, like look
even
you
can't say success. I mean, he made it to the playoffs.
Eric Spoelstra's got 2 rings. That's really all that he has on him on Mike D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni has more Coach of the Years. Mike D'Antoni created a whole style of play.
Coaching for way longer than him.
Mike D'Antoni's been coaching since 04.
He was coaching the Suns team when they had Steve Nash and stuff too.
Yeah, 04 he started coaching.
And he was coaching the Knicks when they went to the playoffs.
For 2 years.
That's still something.
But keep in mind, he was out the league for 5 years.
Right, hold on. Let me get my top 5. I didn't give mine yet. Pop is number 1. I'm putting Spo number 2. I don't give a fuck. I'm biased. All that. I don't care.
Okay.
It's close. I think Quinn Snyder top 5 coach in the NBA.
Quinn Snyder was the Jazz coach.
What he's doing with that team, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, anyways,
it's close.
Nah, that's close. Yeah, he might be. He might be 6 for me.
We put him in the top 5 already.
Nick Nurse, he has to be. Yo, what he has done.
Okay, yeah, Nick Nurse he's 5th, and then probably Doc Rivers.
In the playoffs, he showed it. He showed all these things.
But all right, can we get back? Can we get back to Spo versus D'Antoni?
Okay,
Because you said that D'Antoni's been around longer, but you have to keep in mind, Spo and D'Antoni have coached the same amount of years now.
You think so?
Yes, because D'Antoni got fired from Lakers in 2013 and didn't come back to the league till 2017. That's 4 seasons. And Spo, what are you searching up?
I'm just looking. I'm trying to see if they could compare their wins and shit like that.
Oh, Spo and D'Antoni?
Yeah.
I think D'Antoni has more, but Spo, I think, has a higher winning percentage. Oh, no, I'm guessing. No. D'Antoni only had 1 season where his team didn't make the playoffs. Or no, I think the Knicks made the playoffs that year. Did they? In 2012?
The Knicks?
Yeah, I know they made it in 2013. I don't know about 12.
No. Well, let's see what happens because he has a chance of winning it this year.
And look, the Rockets, he turned the Rockets around. The Rockets, when in 2016...
When they had Kevin McHale?
Yeah.
That was their last coach.
Yes. That's Dwight's last season there. He averaged, it doesn't matter how much Dwight averaged, but the Rockets were 8th seed. D'Antoni came in, they won 55 games the next season.
Okay, but yeah, he's a good coach, but Spoelstra's a good coach too. Come on, look at the...
I'm not saying he's not.
Look at the teams he had, and they weren't, I'm not saying they were competing or none of that, but they were at least battling for an 8th seed.
I'm going to just say this. You compare the players that Mike D'Antoni had and Eric Spoelstra, you're going to see the big difference. And you're going to see they have the same, almost the same. I mean, championship-wise, they have the same, right? I think.
No, Mike D'Antoni's never won a championship.
So that's big. That's big
exactly,
right there.
And he's coached a team that had over 60 wins in the season. Multiple years.
Yeah, that's
he's had 3 MVPs on his team already.
Yeah.
Well, not 3 MVPs, but 3 in total. He had LeBron and D Wade, and he had Steve Nash and James Harden. So that's how. But that
Shaq too.
But Shaq wasn't that good on the Suns.
I'm talking about
on the
Shaq.
Heat, yeah.
I'm
On the
talking
Heat, yeah.
about Shaq.
Yeah, he was good. Yo, but them Suns team with Amari Stoudemire.
Yes, the 7 seconds or less offense. Yes. He created a whole style of play. Like, that's insane. And the fact that like when he got fired from the Lakers, like his stock went down in my eyes because it's like he ran Kobe to the ground, right? Like he ended, in my opinion, I blame D'Antoni for Kobe not being Kobe no more in his last couple of seasons. Because he worked Kobe to the max. Because that team wasn't winning if Kobe wasn't scoring like 37 a game.
But they have no talent.
Huh? No, they did. But talent wasn't working good together. They had Dwight. They had Metta World Peace.
Oh, you're talking about that season?
That season. That's the only season he coached. That team.
For real?
Yeah.
But when he for one season?
But that was 2014.
That was 2012/2013. They started the season off with Mike Brown as the coach. They fired Mike Brown after like 4 games.
Wait, he wasn't out for 5
years,
Kobe
retired 2014, right? Or 2016? 16. And then that happened
2013.
Okay, 13. Yeah, and then they lost to the Spurs in the first round.
Yes, they got swept.
I remember.
So after he did that and got fired, I was like, he's not the same coach as he was before. He came back to the league and then turned that Rockets team around, and Harden ended up winning MVP, and it kind of rejuvenated, or what's the word I'm looking for? Redeemed him in my eyes, because it showed that it was just a bad match, him and Kobe and him and that team. He just needed the right players, and it's Kobe, So if he can run Kobe to the ground, so he has to be a bad coach. How do you run Kobe Bryant to the ground and make him so badly hurt that he can't even play the same anymore?
But I don't think that's all on him.
Yeah, it's not all on him.
Because Kobe's grown enough
to just say,
he had enough stain on that team, like enough firepower.
But Kobe's not. Can we curse on here?
Yeah, it's explicit.
Kobe's not a bitch. Kobe's not going to go to the team and be like, yo, give me less minutes.
He's not. He's going to work.
Exactly. And D'Antoni...
But that's Mamba mentality. Exactly. That's him. That's his personality.
Exactly.
You can't blame D'Antoni for that.
You can't.
I can, because D'Antoni should know. That's Kobe. He's not going to tell you.
Kobe was never going to set out a game if
Kobe was not.
Kobe would not set out a game if he's available. He's going to play. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If he doesn't have an injury,
and look what ended up happening. His last 3 seasons weren't even that enjoyable.
But that's all player choice. Like, you could say no and not play. You could be like, no, I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's Kobe. It's Kobe Bryant.
Bro, Kobe got injured towards Achilles, right? Came back in like November of that season. Played 6 games, broke his shoulder, or broke something, and was out for the rest of that season. Then he came back the season after, played like 40 games, had a good season, broke his shoulder. He's out. Then he was out. Then he played his last season. He was fairly healthy, and he averaged like 17. So basically what I'm trying to say is, like, D'Antoni kind of started that ripple effect, because when you get injured, when you get a major injury at an age like that, he was like 35, 34 when he got hurt. When you get an injury at that age, it's hard to come back. And the fact that Kobe Bryant, of all people, couldn't come back from that the same shows you that it's, pretty goddamn serious. And I blame D'Antoni for that, because he's the person responsible. He's the person that gave Kobe all those minutes. He's seen Kobe sweating. He's seen Kobe tired, out of breath. He could have been like, all right, sit for
But they were also playing for a playoff spot.
They were, but they still ended up making the playoffs without Kobe, right?
Because of Kobe, they made the playoffs. He had to get them.
But Kobe was out before the playoffs started.
Yeah, I know.
They finished the season off without Kobe, but
it was like the last 15 games, or like less than that.
Exactly. That's still a good amount of games.
I don't think so. Yeah, because at the 8th seed in the West, you're battling for those.
Yes.
Especially at that time too.
Exactly.
That's when the last seed was getting like 48 wins.
Yes, they won 45 games that season.
Yeah, it was really.
And basically, what I'm saying is they survived without Kobe, so that was an even bigger spit in the face to D'Antoni, because it showed that they didn't need Kobe to work all that much to help them make the playoffs. He could have rested a little bit, and they still could have made the playoffs. They finished 6th or 8th seed. Was it 8th seed? I think it was 8th seed. Yeah, they finished 8th seed. Mm-hmm. If Kobe wouldn't have gotten hurt, they would have finished like 7th, in my opinion. Because Kobe, bro, it just makes me so mad when I think about it. And obviously, there's nothing.
I think you're overthinking it.
Yeah, I think
Kobe was like 36.
No, 34.
And he already played how many seasons?
Kobe was young. Kobe that season
overtrained.
Kobe that season. Himself. Kobe that season was younger than LeBron right now.
He just the training.
34. LeBron just turned 35.
Mm-hmm. After all the years,
Kobe was like 33 and a half, 34 years old. He retired at 37. It's 4 years later. But yeah, I guess it's just because that's my favorite player. But it's the coach has to take some type of responsibility. You know, Tom Thibodeau, he's such a good coach, but he had such a bad ending in Minnesota that he hasn't come back since. He's gonna come back eventually, but
probably to the Knicks.
He's
you think so?
Maybe? I seen him on ESPN.
You guys could call it, hold that, tag that. That's a prediction right there. He's signing with the Knicks because they definitely gonna hire a new coach. I don't know. Maybe they stick with this Miller guy, whatever his first name is. He's been winning a good amount of games.
Miller.
Yeah, the head coach for the Knicks right now.
Is that Mike Miller?
Not that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they said Mike Miller. I was like, when did Mike Miller become a coach?
He could be a coach.
He could be, but I didn't know he coached the Knicks.
Yeah, he reminds me.
That'd be too much for him.
I remember that one game where his shoe came off and he kept playing. He made a shot after that. That shit was hard.
Mike Miller?
Yeah.
Didn't Corver do that too one time?
Mike Miller.
Or was it Ginobili? Ginobili's whole shoe exploded.
I think it was Bellinelli.
No, because I remember Ginobili's shoe exploded one time. Like his whole foot went through his shoe.
What, on some Zion shit?
It was worse than that.
Nah, I couldn't be worse than Zion. Yo, that big guy just really ripped through him.
Nah, once we get done with this, bro, watch Manu Ginobili's shoe. Like he didn't even do anything crazy. I don't even remember watching Zion's, but when Manu did it,
I was watching it.
I wasn't watching it. I seen it on the videos.
I was watching it live, bro. I was tight. I'm a Duke fan. If anybody didn't know, I was a little upset. I was like, damn. Bro.
Oh, he got hurt, right?
Yeah, he missed a couple of games. Yeah.
No, yeah, Manu didn't get hurt.
It was against North Carolina.
Upset season.
I remember that game was probably I think like one.
Yo, you're a Villanova fan, bro. Why are you even talking?
Upset season.
You're a Villanova fan, bro.
What? He claiming Duke now?
Nah, he's just talking shit about Duke, and you're a Villanova fan. Like,
what's your college team? I don't
Duke.
know your college. You're Duke. Oh,
yeah. Nah, he's a bandwagon.
Me?
Yeah.
Bro, we've been like Duke since 8th grade, bro. You asked me this in 8th grade. I've been said Duke.
The reason why I like Duke.
Nah, I was watching Villanova. I like.
Bro, don't you remember in health class, bro? We used to watch it on the computer in 8th grade.
Yeah, they used to play it.
And this, have you guys been following college basketball?
I haven't.
No, Villanova's. I mean, this year's pretty good. Duke is not. Duke is the one I
haven't been as much disconnected with college basketball as I am right now.
Yeah, Villanova's top 10. I think.
You know what I am getting? You know what I am getting into though? The WNBA.
Yeah.
Yo.
That shit is nice,
yo.
bro.
Follows it a lot.
Yeah, Miguel follows a lot, but it caught my eye because that trade with Skylar Diggins happened. She got traded to Phoenix.
I was tight because DeWanna Bonner. She's my favorite player in the like she's like Kevin Durant in there, bro.
Brittany Griner and what's her name, Skylar Diggins on the same team, bro.
But damn, they already have Diana Taurasi. Like they already have this other Jane. I forgot her first name, but something Jane where she's nice.
Yo, like that's crazy.
Like they're nice.
That's
coaching,
my favorite
right?
team
they just
too.
Won
I
the
like
championship,
this.
right?
That's my favorite team.
They
just won
Phoenix Mercury. I mean, yeah.
Did they win the championship?
No, see, I don't know the team names yet. I just called them by their city.
No, they didn't even make the playoffs.
Damn.
They have one of the worst records.
Who?
I used to watch the games all the time. So
I like LA.
The Sparks. And I'm a big fan because they play way harder than the guys. Like they call less fouls. I was telling him that last year, and I was like, yo, this shit is way more entertaining. They just not as athletic. Yeah. But you look past that when you're a fan of basketball. Like you look past all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't watch it.
Okay,
I went to a game.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, he went to a game. I was gonna go with him, but I had to work.
All right, let me ask you something. So, the NBA is all about athleticism, dunks, 3-pointers. That's their thing. What is the WNBA's thing? When people look at the WNBA, what do they see? What catches their eye in the game?
I would say like it's really like ball IQ and playmaking. Like
Fundamentals.
Yeah, it's mostly like that. Like mostly like if a girl could really dribble, like that's gonna stand out. Like stuff like that, and like probably defense, like shot blocking and stuff like that. Like that stands out.
Okay, have you finished the whole WNBA game from start to finish?
Yeah, I used to watch them. I used to play them back and watch them after they were done.
Okay, how many points do they end up scoring in the end on an average game?
It's less than 12 minutes. I think it's 10 or 8.
Uh-huh.
And I would say like on average it'll be
4
like
quarters.
Yeah, and it's like it's less than 90, more than 60.
Less than 90. So basically the NBA in like the 90s.
Something like that. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's not that bad. I wasn't really into the WNBA because of the fact that
I bought the league pass for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's how I was watching the games.
That's a real fan. No, I was just telling them earlier, like, I'm really busy, so I can't really watch full games. Like, I told them the last full game I watched was the tribute games to Kobe when it was Lakers versus Trailblazers. That was the last full game I watched. And before that, I can't even remember. But I watched highlights, and after I saw that trade with Skylar Diggins, I was like, you know, let me start getting into it, because like I know a good amount of players to get started, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So once I'm at the point right now where I know players, but I know them by their face. I don't know them by their names yet. Like I look at them and I'm like, yo, she's nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at it as like, oh, like say her full name, like she's nice. Like I'm not at that point yet.
Nah, I really like it a lot. Like I really fuck with it.
It's like I know all the mainstream ones. I know Candace Parker, you know, the Sue Bird. I think Sue Bird retired. She's like coaching now.
Yeah, she's
on the Spurs,
isn't
it? Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
They got 2 women coaches.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
No, I think it's only one.
No, they got another one. Becky Hammond.
Yep, she was the first.
Wait, no, Sue Bird doesn't coach for them, and it's Becky Hammond. I know that. I don't know about Sue Bird.
We both said Spurs at the same time. That had to be for.
Because I was thinking about Becky Hammond. Yeah, because Tim Duncan is the assistant coach.
Yeah. I don't think he has another. I
know Sue Bird is coaching though. I know for a fact she's coaching. I think she's coaching the WNBA team. Sue Bird.
Derek Fisher is.
He's a head coach for the Sparks.
For New York.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the Sparks. Wait, what team is Skylar Diggins on? Isn't she on the Sparks?
She was in Minnesota.
No, not Skylar Diggins. Sorry, Candace Parker.
Candace Parker was on. Yeah, she was on that team. On the Sparks.
Because I was watching an interview and she was telling a story about Kobe, and it was that show. It was that special they had in the Staples Center where it was like Shaq and D Wade and all them, and she was there and she was like telling a story about how Kobe came in and Coach Fisher called them in. So I think
he used to be a coach for them, but he don't coach there no more.
Okay, that makes sense. Yo, is that the first time an NBA and WNBA had the same coach?
Probably not.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Cause that's the first time I'm hearing of it. I never heard of like an NBA coach that also coached the WNBA. Like I heard what's his name? I heard Brandon Roy.
Wait, he might be. School. Wait, hold on. It is Derek Fisher.
What?
I could have sworn I seen him when I went to go watch the Liberty play. He is coach of the Sparks. I could have sworn he coaches the
Liberty.
I was
about to say because I was watching it and Candace Parker was like, and I knew Candace Parker played for the Sparks, and she was like that Coach Fisher called Kobe in and they had like a little training session. I was like, why would Coach Fisher be there if he's not even coaching them? But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Derek Fisher's like the first person that like I can recall coaching both leagues.
Probably.
Because like there's Brandon Roy, but he doesn't. He only coaches high school. Or is it Brandon Roy?
No, Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway coaches.
No, Penny Hardaway is college.
Yeah, now he's college. He coached high school before.
Yeah, it was Brandon Roy because I remember Brandon Roy. He took control of a team that was like bottom tier, and now they're like one of the best teams in the country. People are like, players are coming from like Ohio to play for him. I know Patrick Ewing is a college coach as well.
He coaches Georgetown.
Yeah. Who else? Who else is a former player that's a coach that not really many people know about?
Juwan Howard.
No, he coaches for the Heat. That's pretty.
Not Juwan Howard. No, is it Juwan Howard?
Juwan Howard coaches the Heat. He's an assistant.
So I could have sworn he was coaching at Michigan. Did he go coach Michigan?
Did he? I don't know.
One of them from the big from the Fab Five.
Fab Five.
Yeah.
Juwan Howard wasn't in the Fab Five.
Yes, he was.
He was. You know who Juwan Howard is?
Yeah, Juwan Howard. He used to play for the Heat. He played for the Suns and shit.
I don't know if he played for the Suns. I know he was on the championship team for the Heat.
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of playtime though.
He had like a goatee.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't
know. I know
he was coaching for the Heat, but I don't know if he still is.
Yeah.
Shane Battier is.
Yes, they got Shane Battier over there at Sioux Falls for the D-League team. He'd be over there with them.
Oh, he's not up there with the
Nah,
regular
like
team.
he's not like with the team like in Miami.
Oh, he be going with he be at the games though.
What?
He be at the games.
Yeah, because the Sioux Falls, the players, there's two-way players that play for Sioux Falls and go to the game too.
Okay.
I mean, they all over there.
Okay.
But he's over there with Sioux Falls. I listened to an interview he did recently, and he was talking about it, and he said, yeah, like that shit's like a farm over there, bro. Like it's different. There's so many players that came out of there.
You think Coach K is ever gonna come to the NBA?
No, never.
Why?
Because why would he? You know how much money he's probably getting paid?
I do.
Over $2 million.
Bro, a year?
Yes.
I do.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Bro, NBA coaches get paid way more than that. Yes.
How much? Like what? 10?
No, not like 10, but like 4 or 5.
Nah, like 8. I think.
I don't think.
Yeah, what?
Might be some
I was expecting him to say like 20 million or some shit like that.
Like, nah, that's crazy.
Bro, Coach K. Don't you remember a couple years ago when Coach K got $100 million offer or something like that?
For real?
Yeah, from like the Wolves, I think it was, or one of the teams that had just fired their coach.
He's getting paid $11 million.
Popovich, exactly.
Annual salary is $11 million.
Look at and go to like a list that shows.
I'm gonna see how much Mike is getting paid, Coach K.
I can't say his last name.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Krzyzewski? Let's see his salary. We're looking it up right now.
$9 million.
Okay.
In 2018.
$9 million.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
More than double what he earned in 2011.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
But he might have made $9 million because all that clout he got from Zion Williamson. No, seriously.
Do you think that added more money to what he was making?
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, I don't think so because they would have been they're definitely under contract.
Who? Wait. What do you mean added more money? I didn't really catch what he said.
He said that Zion probably added more money to how much he made.
No.
But yeah, definitely not because he's under contract.
Yeah, because his salary.
Duke has stars every year. Zion is just another one.
Nah, Zion's a different breed.
Yeah.
He was, but
he was getting more views in NBA games.
But does that really raise a coach's salary?
I don't know. That wouldn't raise a coach's salary. I'm just like the amount of money that he was bringing.
He definitely got more eyes on Duke, but
he got more eyes on college basketball in general.
Yeah, bro, his game and against North Carolina, the cheapest tickets were like $3,000.
Yeah, that's an El Clasico right there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the first time in college that I've seen something at that level. I feel like if LeBron was in college, it would have been like that.
Probably not at that time.
Yeah, probably not at that time.
Watching LeBron get to college.
Even the economy was
but
like kind of.
I was so mad that I was supposed to this weekend or last weekend they were playing in Towns River. They had a tournament.
Oh, Sierra Canyon?
Yeah, and they were playing over there, and the tickets sold out the day I went to go buy the tickets.
Oh man,
I was tight, bro.
That's like an hour drive from here.
Nah, Tom's River is 20 minutes.
Tom's River.
Yeah, I was working there like in the summertime. It's right there.
That's like the shore.
Nah, it's closer than that.
Okay, but the shore is in Tom's River and like the end.
You hop on a parkway and it's the first exit. South though.
The beginning of Tom's River.
Yeah,
I'm saying like the shore is like an hour away, and that's also in Tom's River. That shows you how big Tom's River is.
Nah, bro, you stretching it, bro. I'm telling you,
the shore is not an hour away.
It's like 40.
I'm thinking it's South River, but it's in Tom's River though. But Tom's River is like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, the beginning of it.
It's definitely not an hour.
The shore is at the end. No, the shore is at the end of it. That's an hour. It's an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, for our listeners who didn't know, we live in New Jersey.
Yep, Central Jersey. It exists.
The best state in America.
Yeah, no, we live in Jersey. New Jersey is all the farmland and stuff. Atlantic City. We live in Jersey. New York Part 2.
No, nothing like New York.
Don't play.
No, we the remix.
Hell no.
No, we the remix is better than the original. Nah, but yo,
yeah, we like Kobe.
Huh?
So we like Kobe.
Prax, for real. Kobe's the remix that was better than the original. But yeah, I think that does that wrap it up?
No.
What else we got?
Oh, we could touch on some news from the week.
Oh yeah. Let's end it off with that.
End it off.
No, the list.
We said our
the role players.
Oh, we didn't get to that.
The role player list.
We still didn't finish it.
Yo,
You lying?
You want to say that for next time because we might have another guest on next time. We could do it with the guest. It's whatever y'all want though.
Damn. I say we just go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really long.
I'll just make it 2 parts and we post it the same day.
Both post it the same day. But that doesn't really make sense. That doesn't really make sense because I feel like it's
repeat because we was gonna do it and they were like we was gonna do it, but then we forgot about the All-Star game, the MVP and all that shit.
Yeah, we were like we got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's no point in you splitting it up and posting it the same day.
You know we're still going, right?
I know. It's okay. We cutting it up. It's natural.
Oh, I'm not cutting this shit up. Y'all cutting this shit up.
Your phone is on.
I cut all the episodes up, but it wasn't even on my phone. Now you laughing.
All right.
You cut it up next time. Everything.
All right. So let's just do the news of the week, and let's save it for when we have our guest.
Episode.
Yeah. Because we were supposed to have a guest on this week's episode, but something came up and he couldn't make it.
What are you doing?
Alright. How about this?
Oh, are we? Let's just keep it natural.
Now listen, I'm gonna bring it back.
Let's do it.
Sorry for the interruption. Back to our normal broadcasting.
It's a very rare Deep 3 discussion while we're filming.
Yeah, we got a little out of hand. We had to get back into the zone.
We had to regroup.
Yeah, we're gonna end off the episode with the
news of the week, man.
Yeah, so
let's start it off with the Joel Embiid news.
Yeah,
what y'all think is going on?
It's definitely. I want to speak first on this because I'm definitely a Sixers fan.
Quote unquote Sixers fan. Air quotations.
But supposedly there's problems with Al Horford and Joel Embiid.
Let me go. I'm a Lakers fan.
Joel Embiid and Al Horford are having problems right now. And in minutes, Joel Embiid's not getting them touches.
I knew Al Horford wasn't gonna fit in with them.
I thought he would have. But
they signed that man to
$28
million a year.
Since he came off the bench, we've been on a 3-game win streak. So
how far is 3 games gonna get you?
You only played 1 game off the bench.
Nah, but still though.
He played 1 game off the bench.
Bring it back.
No.
And the person that replaced him in the starting lineup scored 0 points.
He didn't. He played last. When was the last?
The last game was the Clippers. And that was the first game he played off the bench.
Yes, and the person that replaced him in the starting lineup scored 0 points.
Okay, and they got a big dub off that. It was a big dub.
But
it was a big dub.
I guess. But the Clippers are kind of doing bad right. They just lost tonight too. To the Celtics. Yes, they did.
Yeah, the Celtics went off because Jason Tatum went off.
But
they went to
the
double
Clippers
overtime.
also did pretty.
They went to double overtime.
Paul George didn't
Paul
play.
George had 4 points.
He did.
He had 4 points, but he only played 15 minutes.
Oh, he got hurt.
I don't know.
Kawhi
Leonard played 45 or 28. Shamet had 48.
He had 45 points.
48 points?
No, he had 19 points with 48 minutes.
Wait, Kawhi played 45 minutes or he had 45 points?
He had 45 minutes. He
played
45 with 28.
Wow.
Then Montrezl Harrell had 24.
We got completely off topic.
Definitely.
But anyways, my thing on Joel Embiid, I don't know why. I feel like Philly's turning on him for not a very good reason. He just, it's his 3rd season, and they're being impatient. Same thing with Ben Simmons. Philly fans are being impatient. It's going to end up costing them.
They're turning into a toxic franchise.
Yeah.
I don't think
A toxic fan base. I mean,
Fan base.
their fan base is definitely toxic.
And franchise. They're having problems in the locker room.
Philly's always been like that. Even
Nah.
baseball, football. You come on. It's
But
Philly.
That's exactly
And-
why.
and
Yeah, but that's
And
how
that's
they are.
exa-
though.
but that's exactly why.
They had a reason.
but
That,
Nico-
they had a reason to react to what Embiid said.
Bro,
on
but
Twitter.
Nico, but that's exactly why their football team only has one Super Bowl win, and their NBA team has made one Finals appearance in this century, and their last Finals win was in like the 70s.
But fans
or
are gonna be
80s.
fans. There's nothing you can do
Yeah.
about that. I respect
Exactly,
it.
but I'm saying they're one of the only fan bases that do that. You will never catch Miami booing one of their kids.
It's happened
or
before.
Brooklyn booing one of their kids.
What you mean? The Knicks definitely.
But that's the Knicks.
But you said there's no other franchise.
I didn't say that.
They're-
I said
You
I said
you
they're one
just
of
said
the.
that.
I should have corrected myself. I meant they're one of the
if
only
anything-
franchises that do
If
that.
anything, the Knicks are more toxic than us.
They are,
as
they
fans-
are.
fan
But
base.
Sixers are still up there.
But that's because they're in New York.
I'm gonna go to the next topic.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, so what did you think's gonna happen with
He
Embiid?
said,
With Embiid, I feel like they're just gonna make up and
It's gonna
they're
be all
gonna-
fine. He's gonna stay there.
Huh?
He's gonna stay there.
He's gonna stay there for at least another season or two.
I think he's gonna stay there because they're definitely gonna.
JD's gonna finish out his
He's gonna
contract.
be. Yeah, he's gonna definitely
Yeah,
finish.
yeah.
I think he's gonna request a trade in the summertime. So let's see
This
how that
summer?
goes.
Miguel was talking.
Wow.
He thinks he's gonna.
I
go
don't
to
think he's
the
gonna.
Heat.
I don't think he's going to the Heat.
He was just.
It's
telling me he was
possible.
going to-
Like
he
it's
could.
possible, but I was also said the Warriors to Taha.
Yeah.
I said there was a couple teams I see him going
the
to.
Warriors?
I feel like
Yes.
he really wants to be like a part of something special. I feel like he should stick with the Sixers till 2021 to the summer of 2021. Request a trade to the Warriors. Warriors send a package like Andrew Wiggins, couple bench players, couple picks for him. Sign Giannis, super team.
I can see
But
Al
don't know.
Horford getting
Yeah, but
traded.
Taha,
this
that's
summer.
hypocritical though.
I can see
How?
Al
You was
Horford.
just complaining about super teams the other day when LeBron was doing it. Now you talking about some boom just start a super team
No,
with Giannis,
I was
Joel
complaining.
Embiid.
No.
Like
No.
what?
I was complaining
Why
about.
would you want that in the league?
I was complaining
That would
about
be
the fact that
impo-
LeBron
that would be-
started the super team.
And now you want more.
I never said I didn't want super teams.
That's
I
a-
said, I
so what are you
said
mad about though?
I was just saying LeBron was the one that started the super team. I never said the super teams were bad. Super teams are good for the league.
Yeah, it made it entertaining again. That-
Yes. So why would you
It
say
made
why
it
would I
more
want?
competitive.
'cause I-
But you just said you're mad at him for starting it.
yeah. Because it made fans get used to super teams. You get what I mean? It made fans get used to teams having 4 All-Stars on one team. You know? That shit.
I mean, there's not that many teams that have 4 All-Stars.
Exactly. There's probably teams that have 4
Before
All-Star
the
caliber
six-
players.
I mean,
before
but
no,
like-
before
I think
LeBron
Sixers
went
are-
to the Heat,
Sixers,
before
big
LeBron
time.
went to the Heat, bro.
Sixers,
Before
I mean,
LeBron went to the Heat,
there's
there
bad
was
teams
there was
like that.
what
I
do
mean,
you say?
Yeah, you're right. Caliber, yeah. I mean,
But
yeah.
we're not talking about caliber.
There's-
We're talking about official All Stars. Before LeBron went to the Heat, there was barely any teams that had 3 All Stars on one team.
But who was the last team to do that? It was the Warriors and the Hawks, and that's it.
Have 4?
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
whole bunch.
Yeah, but I'm saying LeBron made it more
I mean-
common. He made it like very more possible. It was good for the league in the long run. That's why I wanted it again. Because this season there isn't any super teams, and
I like it. This is the best. This has been the best season in so long.
it's okay. I mean, it's definitely more even. But
I
I would.
feel
I would.
like
No,
every single game I've
Okay.
been watching has been close.
No,
I feel like I'm one of the only people.
It's
but
more
I
competitive.
really enjoyed the Warriors dynasty.
I did it. I hated it.
I loved it. They were so fun.
I did like watching them play.
They were so fun to
because
watch.
they were.
But that was the only team that you wanted. That was like the only
But-
team because it was like there was every other team like had no chance.
It's definitely not better than this season. It's probably been the best season in a
I don't know.
long time.
I loved
the-
every single year KD was on the Warriors.
The players.
I don't really like
every
it.
player. The league just developed so quick and good.
I just love KD. And KD and Steph and Clay complemented each other so well.
You put a scorer and 2 people that can play off the ball together, like
Yes.
and that can score 30 a night. Like that's impossible. to
If
do.
Giannis and Joel Embiid goes to the Warriors,
that's
in
it. That's not
2000
gonna work though.
Why?
Because they're
Giannis,
2 inside players. Like you've seen that happen
Yeah,
with Embiid.
it's more balanced that way for the
But
Warriors.
Taha,
Because Warriors got their shooters.
Why would you want that though? Who's guarding that?
But that's impossible. They're not. They will have to. That's impossible.
They would have to cut everybody's salary down.
Yeah, and B
That's
will have to
four
take
players. that
and
are
B
getting
will have
paid.
to take
Clay,
minimum. Like
bro.
you will have to do.
You have to take, like,
Steph
18
You know
million.
Steph's about to get paid $50 million a year.
Exactly, and Clay's gonna get like 34.
Yes, and
then
you telling me that Bob Myers went up to them like, yo, we have a legitimate chance to sign Giannis and Joel Embiid. Give some money back.
No, a GM won't go to a player and ask him to take the cut. The
Yeah, he
player
will.
take
Yeah, he
the
will.
cut.
Yeah, he
No.
will. The
You
GM,
think-
yes,
you think a
GMs ask all the time.
You think?
KD and Kyrie took a pay cut this summer so the Nets could sign
That's
DeAndre
DeAndre
Jordan.
Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah, I
It's
thought.
Yo, hold
I
on,
thought
yo.
it was.
I was
players,
arguing with
too.
somebody in the comments before, and they was telling me that Kevin Durant went to the Nets because he wanted to play over there, not because Kyrie was going over there. And I was
He wanted to
like,
play where?
at the Nets. Like, he did it because it was him, not because of Kyrie. I'm like, yo, that don't make no sense. It started off like this. It was comparing LeBron and Kevin Durant's career, right? How they like Kevin Durant's doing the same thing LeBron's doing. I was like, yeah. And then he teamed up with his best friend, and the guy was like, no, they're not best friends or whatever. I'm like, then why did he go there? Then?
I agree and disagree because they are best friends. But did you watch the most recent KD interview with Matt Barnes?
I don't believe none of that shit he's saying.
He said
honestly.
he wanted, but I mean, he wanted.
He said he wanted
to New York.
He said he'd been wanting to play for the Nets. He said that he liked the core that they had. He said he wanted to play in New York, and he said he wanted to be a part of. He said he wanted to be a part of a city that's on the rise because it reminded him of OKC. And they have a diehard fan base like OKC.
I see that.
That's what he said.
I watched that. I watched that interview.
He said he can't go back to OKC because he doesn't have that connection with those people anymore because of how they treated him. But he said he felt that connection.
How they treated him? What did they do
He said that he would.
What you mean?
He said he would have went back to
did he-
OKC, but they treated him really bad. The
Back
people-
when we went there, you didn't see how they was.
Yes, he said the people on the team and the
Oh,
fans.
you're talking about a free agency?
Like
No,
everything.
no,
like,
okay,
everything
okay.
what
Let me
happened,
explain it.
you
Let
know
me
what I'm
explain
saying? You know what I'm
it.
trying to
KD
say.
said that he can't go back to OKC because he feels he's not gonna have that same connection with those fans and that team anymore because of how they treated him when he came back.
Obviously,
When he was
because
on Warriors.
yes, because why? Like I just can't. It gets me so mad because it's like, why would you go to a team that beat you 3-1?
He
70.
He was going to the Warriors the year
3-9.
before. He was planning to go there the year before.
That's what he's saying. I don't care about.
I have
none
a
of that.
screenshot. I will send it to you tomorrow. It's an old Facebook post from 2015 saying that Kevin Durant is most likely going to the Warriors in the summer of next summer. It was in August of 2015. I screenshotted it just for situations like this. But let me finish. Not because I knew this was going to happen eventually. But okay. So KD said that about OKC, right? That was in an interview in the summer. This recent interview with Matt Barnes, he said that Brooklyn reminded him of that because here's an organization that doesn't have any rings in the NBA. They just moved to the new city less than 10 years ago. They're on the rise. They're the little brother of New York. They have a fan base that's diehard, and he said it reminds him of OKC in the beginning. That's why he wanted to go there, and he liked their core. He said Kyrie and DeAndre coming was icing on the cake.
So you tell me if Kyrie didn't sign there, he was going to sign there?
It played a part, but he said he wanted to play there regardless.
I think he was gonna go to New York regardless.
He said it was New York.
He was gonna go regardless.
He said it was New York or LA.
But, he was definitely gonna go to the Knicks. He was definitely going to the Knicks.
No, he said he said he didn't even consider the Knicks.
Listen,
the Knicks weren't even an option.
Exactly, because listen, because
That's
I
the thing,
hate
like,
that.
he was dead ass about to sign a contract, and
he said
he was close to signing one.
He said he was never gonna sign.
He talked to them. He went and talked to them.
I hate when
he gave them. He heard them. He gave them an open door. He went to New York for a reason. He heard both teams.
He said he gave New York the open door out of respect for that organization, just like how teams give Lakers free agent meetings out of respect for them. He said it. He said I had to do my due diligence. That's a quote. He said I had to do my due diligence.
But that shit where he was saying he was saying what did he say that the Knicks aren't cool no more and shit like that.
Yes.
Like, that does not make no sense to me. Like that doesn't make no sense. The Knicks
That
are
team is
a
badly
way
run.
bigger franchise than the Nets. Like
But
way
that
more
team is badly
popular.
run, man.
They're
That's
way
so
more
badly
popular.
run.
You're telling me the Nets are more popular than the Knicks? The Knicks are the most valued franchise in the world.
Their organization.
I'm not talking about the team. I'm talking about the Knicks itself.
The
I'm not talking
franchise?
about.
They are.
Yes, they're the most popular team in the NBA.
You just heard what he said. He didn't want to
I'm
go
not
to a
talking,
popular
but I'm not talking about how
He
I'm not
wanted
talking
to go
about
to a team that reminded him of
Okay,
OKC.
I understand that. I'm not talking about where he went. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the fact that he was talking shit about the Knicks and they're not cool no more. This, that, and the third. But every time you see a player requests a trade or is looking at teams, the Knicks are always on that list. Like I don't care what nobody says. Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, like they all said that.
The reason why he's not cool with them because of his contract they gave him.
I got you, Nico. I got you. You said Kyrie. When Kyrie asked for a trade, the Knicks had Melo and Porzingis.
Okay, but the Knicks, but that was still on his list though. That was still
because they were a better team, and James Dolan and the whole drama with James Dolan hadn't started yet. That stuff started the season after when he kicked out Charles
Oakley.
Oakley.
The Anthony Davis rumors that's happening all year long.
That was last year. And Anthony Davis,
but the Knicks been a shit show for the past 12.
Yes, but Anthony Davis is a different type of player. Anthony Davis wants to play for a big market. That's why he chose the Knicks. Kyrie's a different type of player. He chose the Knicks because they were good. They were better than the Nets at the time. The Nets were the worst team in the league. That's why he didn't request a trade to the Nets. He said the Knicks because they were a better team and because they were close to home.
I don't know. I just didn't appreciate that Knicks aren't cool shit because that doesn't make no sense to me. That's all I'm saying.
The Knicks franchise is the most toxic franchise in sports.
Definitely
but you say, but they still get the most media attention. Like
they
not
do.
the most,
but
that's only because where they're at.
Social media is all about that.
That's only because of where they're at. Simple.
So and when they start winning, they're gonna be talked about even more.
When are they gonna
like,
start winning? People have been saying
when
this since
2014.
When they
do.
If they do.
Every team.
They had three rebuild processes. They had three rebuild processes in the past 10 years.
Okay, but there's plenty of teams that go.
And you know what they did? They went through the same choices again.
The Knicks is different. The Knicks is different. They draft 3 top 5 picks in 3 years and then end up trading them and then restarting again. And then
they have bad management. And now they have a new president and see how shit go. They're on just. They're trying new again.
They could hire the best president in the world. That owner is the reason why people don't want to play there. It's the ownership. It's not the president. It's not the executive. It's the owner.
No, it's not the owner.
It is the owner. It's James Dolan.
People still sign there. If they seen them having a little bit of culture and a little bit of consistency, they have a new coach every single year. Give them a consistency for like 2 seasons. They're going to start bringing in.
They built a culture with Porzingis there.
No, they didn't. Porzingis was consistently injured.
No, he got injured in the end.
He got injured once at the
injured
end.
a lot. You can't. I was watching Knicks all the time.
But he still built a culture.
But he didn't get injured like he was out
and
for
then they
season.
got. I know they tried doing a super team with getting D Rose and they had Carmelo and they had Porzingis.
How'd that go?
And they got Joakim Noah. It didn't work out. But there's plenty of teams that try and make super teams that don't work out. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. The Nets did it. They got Pierce Gates. Exactly. They made the worst trade in sports history.
And nobody even talked shit about it. And that was like.
And they still made it back to the playoffs before the Knicks did.
Okay, but so.
And they had 0 picks.
But that's them, and that's their organization, and that's your organization.
You know why? We changed owners. That's why.
Exactly.
The Knicks need that. They need to change their owner.
But why he's not going to do that because how much money he's making
not exactly
from Madison Square Garden.
He's not. And that's exactly why the Knicks are still going to be garbage for the foreseeable future.
They're going to start. They're going to give that Leon Rose guy. He's going to get a little more.
I don't know. Knicks fans just get me so mad because they really feel like they really think
time with the team.
Bro, they really think they could get anybody. They really think they could get anybody.
No, because they do
have Masai Ujiri. When Masai Ujiri went on the record multiple times saying he hates the Knicks and he never wants to go there. They thought they were going to get KD, and KD said the same thing.
They try to take the next thing. New York will get players over there. But I think it's true though. It's true though. It's New York.
But yeah, man. That's all I got to say about the Knicks. We wrapping it up?
Yeah, we could do that. I have Zion going for 30 in back-to-back games. This was tonight and this last game.
Tonight and
that's impressive. And then the Rockets, I was seeing where you guys talking about the aftermath of.
I think it's been pretty successful lately.
Yeah, because they have been running small ball. They have no center. I think the tallest player on the team is 6'7".
They got Tyson Chandler.
That's I want to say one thing.
Yo,
you shut this man up.
He did
with the Russell Westbrook thing.
Yeah,
I forgot what I said.
I admitted to it
because he's a top 10 player.
Oh, bro.
I was telling him. I was like, yeah, he shut my mouth up. Yo, the guy been playing at a high level. He's really has.
Yeah, people just
forgot. He's definitely the best player on the Rockets.
People just forgot about Russell Westbrook because he went on the team with Harden.
Yeah, that's definitely his team right now. James Harden hasn't been playing good. Like I said,
no. James Harden picked it up. He picked it back up. Mm-hmm. James Harden did pick it back up. Russell Westbrook's having a good run, but James Harden picked it back up. I'm gonna read you James Harden's stats.
That's
from
what
the
I'm saying.
past.
These people aren't robots. They're gonna have stretches.
James Harden just dropped 42 in his last game. The game before he dropped 28, 10, and 10. The game before he dropped 32. Then he had a 14. That was against the Lakers. Not so good. He had 14, 7, and 7. Then the game before that, he had 40, 12, and 9. And then the game before that, he had 40, 10, and 9. Come on. Harden's doing good. Out of the last 6 games, the lowest he scored was 14, and then the second lowest was 28.
How much did he shoot all those games?
How many shots did he take?
Mm-hmm. How many misses?
Less than 20.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
He took like 30.
Alright, I got you right now. It says it. His last game, he went 9 for 19. The game before, he went 11 for 23. The game before that, he went 9 for 19 again.
Okay, he's shooting
Less than 20 is decent.
He's shooting.
Because you want him to shoot 20 shots.
But
a game.
that's you see. That's,
now
that's what if he could do
let's
that
go to Russ.
consistency.
I'm gonna go to Russ. Watch.
During the whole season because he was taking like 40 shots last season.
Okay. So
and that's what was getting him tired towards the end of the season.
I'm about to read you.
Amount. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm about to read you Russ's stats. His last 4 games: 36, 5, and 10. 39, 6, and 4.
I know Russ is bugging.
41. I'm just saying it for the viewers. 41, 8, and 5. 22, 6, and 7. Now I'm about to read his field goal percentage. 13 for 23. 18 for 33. 17 for 28. And yeah.
You know what it
good.
is?
That's
you know what
good.
it is? He's taking smarter shots.
No, he has more.
But him and Harden are
space.
playing just about the same right now.
He's taking smarter shots.
They have more. He has more space with no. He's pretty much the center on the team.
But yeah. Definitely back to what we was talking about. Yeah, they're.
So
The
you give it a success at A+?
Yeah.
I don't want to give it. It's too early still. They
I'm
just
gonna give it an A.
It just happened last week. They just started last week. I think we should give it some time.
I mean, they're gonna have to deal with it now because
I think it's gonna work in the playoffs.
I think it is gonna work, but it's looking like it's gonna work. But I
My
don't wanna say it's
preseason
gonna work yet.
predictions. I don't know how it's going. How
Playoffs?
close it's going to be. I had the Rockets and the Celtics. Let's see how it come out now because they both look
Rockets and
good.
the Celtics in the
The
finals.
Rockets.
That's what I had before the season started.
Wow.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Wow.
I still.
I had the
Rockets
Rockets.
is
No, I'm not
the
gonna
Rockets
lie.
is not
I had the
making it out
Rockets.
the
You
West.
think? How about this?
I had the
How
Rockets
about
and the
this?
Bucks.
If
You got the Rockets making it out the West too?
No, in the beginning of the season.
I had the Rockets making it out.
Yeah,
the West.
I had the
But
Rockets.
But
and the
listen,
Bucks.
listen.
I had Jazz in the
What
Sixers.
if the Cavaliers buy out Tristan Thompson and the Rockets pick him up?
Okay.
You don't think they're automatically contenders like that?
No,
That's the one
definitely.
thing they're missing.
Definitely, but
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
Yes, he's getting bought out.
Uh-uh.
Multiple teams are contacting him because the Cavs already offered it.
If that happens,
The buyout?
that's the
Yeah,
big. Yo, he's playing.
I'll believe it when I see
He's
it.
playing really good right now at a high level. I watched.
but they
a couple
just got
Cavs
Andre
games.
Drummond. They're the same player, except Andre Drummond's just better than him.
Yeah.
Inside.
Everything, everything.
Andre Drummond is a good passer for a center.
Yeah,
and
but
nobody
not
just
shooting
seeing
wise.
it.
No, Tristan Thompson's a better shooter.
He's a way better. He shoots it.
No, he's not way better. They're both bad, but
Yeah, but he
he's
shoots
just
it
less
from
bad.
outside more.
Yeah, but how about this? My man is pulling in like 6 rebounds a game. But let's wrap it up. This is got
Our next episode is gonna be next week?
every Friday we're doing weekly shows.
I'm probably not gonna be able to make it, so it's gonna be these two. And the episode after, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna bring a guest, and we're gonna talk about everything that we've missed today. And man, just any final words?
Bring the Nets back to Jersey.
Bring the Nets back to Jersey. What about you?
Hell no, but
Hell yeah, we ended it at that.
thank you. Keep supporting.
Yes, keep supporting.
Listen
Follow us on
all
everything, man.
platforms.
Instagram
Thank
and
you.
everything. And let's end it off with this. Send the Nets back to Jersey. Peace out.